gate, that's off the flap. Never late, hit his poofy, he was capped, I ain't rank. See you niggas bad minimum, I'm really to the max. I get groovy, did it poppin', right left, take that.
Mulo, you already know what time it is, reppin' Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You already know what time it is with me. You're a zebra without the stripes, nigga. So you know what I'm indicating. You're like a horse. We gonna drop the link below and we gonna community tab it, nigga. You already know what time it is. You need to go ahead on to follow Mulo. You already know right now he up and coming, he working, nigga, straight up. Now, you already know what it is, straight out of BR. So you gotta go ahead on and you better tune in, nigga. You already know what it is. We want to talk about Baby Joe strapping down. You know what I'm saying? He got caught slipping. You understand what I'm talking about? Now, it's been happening to BR rappers right now for a minute, man, when we talk about them getting caught up in things, you know what I mean, in these counties, you know what I mean? Rather in Texas, rather in Louisiana, you know what I mean? Rather in the surrounding areas of these places, man. And it's like, look, man, you got to think about it, bro. Texas ain't playing with niggas, man, when you riding around here in a certain way, you know what I'm saying? So this one thing you gotta realize, you know what I'm saying? Now, we did see a video, you know what I'm saying, that he recently released, and you know what I'm saying, he going in, doing this thing, and, you know, he back rocking. You see the views that he accumulated in these last couple of days, you know what I'm saying? So that lets you know that he still is being watched. He's still being having the attention on him. It's all about the videos that, you know what I'm saying, he put out and the message that he willing to put out. Now, this song, he wasn't doing no playing. You know what I'm saying? He came to y'all in a, you know, very serious type situation, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And really spitting how he felt, you know what I'm saying? Now he runs into this afterwards, you see what I'm saying? It's like when he wasn't active and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't getting caught up in none of this. Now he back in the light. He tried to release something, and now you see how they trying to do the nigga, man. So it's like this with me, man. I feel like this. I done released Baby Joe videos from, you know, y'all could go look at them, bro. And I was the first one telling his how the potential was and what he could do, and how when he had 1 million followers and all of this and stuff like that, how he could have capitalized off of it. You know what I mean? So now that he hit this roadblock and all of this is going on, this is a time for him, when he do get bond, or if he ain't already out, to go ahead on and establish something different, man. It's like this, man. It ain't all about, you know, who can do something for you from your city. And when I'm saying that, I'm speaking to NBA Youngboy, because in the song that he did drop lately, he did, you know, actually said that, you know, he dropped a tear and really opening up to how he felt, but it wasn't really nothing different from what he been telling us about the situation, you know what I mean? But he did kind of open up a little bit more. So with that being said, I'm just saying that, you know, it's other labels looking at artists, man. I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, you know, he loyal to a fault, man, but what I am telling you is it's time to start, you know, scouting your music out to other labels, man. And rather that mean other rappers or whatever, people know who you are, you know what I'm saying? And it's like this, man. Y'all might think ain't nobody gonna sign Baby Joe. Only reason why he was on is because of NBA Youngboy and because of what they thought. That up. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter, nigga. It's what he did in the time of that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand this, man. He's still up on major albums. You understand what I'm saying? He done still got his feature game. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you can't just count him out. Somebody, you know, you got so many independent labels that's willing to work. You know what I mean? Maybe it's him that don't want to. Have you ever thought of that? You know what I mean? I'm just saying in general, bro, it's time to get his music up on a better platform, you know what I'm saying? Not a better, but a bigger platform, you know what I'm saying? So he can really showcase his talent and really have the means to really move around and stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, we know Baby Joe ain't rich or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he can make it so his brand, you know what I mean, with his name, you know, if he start a new leaf and do something different, sign with somebody, you know what I'm saying, do a partner venture, BBG, you know what I'm saying, you know, Wild Side, or you know what I'm saying, you know, just do some type of other collaboration outside of this, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about it. You know what I mean? Now, he caught up right now, so that's all I'm saying. I'm talking about the aftermath of this. Y'all want me to keep talking about him getting caught up and him getting caught with whatever he got caught with, but niggas got to move around how they got to move around when you in situations that you in, because you don't know, you know what I mean, if people let go certain things, you know what I mean, and you have did too much in the street, you see what I'm saying? And Baby Joe is one of them people, you know what I mean? You know, so people will just try to do something just to try to get clout off the name of I was the person that did something to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to move a certain way, man. And then you got to feed your family, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, man, I don't know the situations and the details in the case. So that's why I'm talking so much about the aftermath of what could be done when he get up out this situation. You know what I'm saying? You still got Empire Records. You still got other people out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got all type of stuff, you know? So it's just for him to look around and really get into it, man. With that being said, it's the 100 Mob, man. I'm up out.